Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is Muhammad, and today, this episode, we are talking about another mech called the Timberwolf, another BattleTech mech, you know, that exists in the universe of BattleTech and Mech Warrior, and it's a very iconic design. Now, the Timberwolf is a fast, heavy class Omni mech, and a signature mech design of the clans, which are this separate faction in the which is a faction in BattleTech that will be explained. And it was also arguably one of the first clan Omni-mechs that the Inner Sphere had encountered, this being another faction. The To the Inner Sphere, the Timberwolf has a vague resemblance to two Inner Spheroid mechs, the Marauder and the Catapult. Thus, the Inner Spheroids had nicknamed the Timberwolf Mad Cat by the Inner Sphere. The mechs I mentioned, this is the Marauder, and y'all know this is the Catapult. The default configuration of the Timberwolf is a well blend mix of energy and missile weaponry, as well as speed and armor. Its default configuration consists of a pair of LRM-20 racks supplemented by two extended range large lasers for long ranges, and it also features shorter range weapons for close quarters. These are two medium lasers and a medium pulse laser. Finally, it has two machine guns for to handle infantry. Its armor is made of composite A2 ferrofibrous, and despite weighing 75 tons, classifying it as a heavy battle mech, it is still capable of going 86 kilometers an hour. This mix of armor, speed, and firepower makes it formidable on the battlefield. The Timberwolf was first introduced in 2945, made by Clan Wolf, to be a second generation Omni-mech along with the Gargoyle and Naga to replace the aging Woodsman. Despite the capabilities of both the Gargoyle and the Naga, I should hold on. Just for reference, this is the Gargoyle and this is the Naga. I don't know either of these mechs. Despite the capabilities of both the Gargoyle and the Naga, Clan Wolf and every other clan already recognized the value of the Timberwolf. Thus production rights to the Timberwolf were jealously defended and to Clan Wolf, and only through trade, gifts, or battlefield salvage had the Timberwolf entered the armies of the other clans. Up until the invasion of the Inner Sphere, production of the Timberwolf was limited to a single facility on Strana Mech T. Which is a clan planet. However, despite the prominence of the Timberwolf among Clan Wolf during the clan invasion, refusal war, and the word of Blake Jihad, the Timberwolf would become increasingly rare due to the sundering of ties with the homeworld clans during the Wars of Reaving and Blake's scouring of Tamar. However, when Alaric Ward forged the Wolf Empire, he ordered the Kalon plant on Thermopolis to be retooled for Timberwolf production, thus restoring the Timberwolf's position within the Wolves' Toman, whatever that means. I recognize that a lot of the terms I said probably don't make a lot of sense to people, and that's fine considering that BattleTech is a dead game, and I think everybody's forgotten also about Mech Warriors. So, but to put it simply, the Inner Sphere is this big collection of planets that that has been colonized by mankind. The clans are this collective of people. They're descendants of the last of this military group known as the Star League Defense Force. The Star League Defense Force was supposed to keep the entirety of the Inner Sphere in order and prevent the nations within the inner sphere from fighting. And when they kept fighting, the last of the Starlink defense forces decided to just leave. You know, half of them at least. Along the way, they destroyed Starlink defense force route technology, preventing the other nations within the Star League to grab it for themselves. And from the descendants of the Star League that left the inner sphere to find their own set of planets, they Star League Defense Force became were separated and became the clans. And soon the clans would eventually return to the inner sphere and invade it. They think it their destiny to take the inner sphere, I guess. I don't know. Now, of course, like the catapult, there are like alternate configurations. First configuration A, specifically for long range direct fire combat. The A configuration of the Timberwolf is armed with a pair of ERPPCs, which are ER stands for extra range particle projector cannon. These give the Timberwolf A the capability of stripping nearly 2 tons of armor off an enemy mech at extreme ranges. For close combat, the A configuration has 3 medium pulse lasers, an ER small laser, and a Streak SRM-6 to find any weak points in the enemy armor. 5 extra heat sinks take some of the strain of the heat weapons. And then custom config. That's just one of many. And then there's custom configurations. Non-standard alternate configuration of the Timberwolf, the Pride. This configuration was mainly used by Star Colonel Aidan Pride. The primary long-range weapons are a pair of ER large lasers, which are backed up by a pair of LRM-20s for long-range combat. For close combat, 2 ER medium lasers are carried as well as an ER small laser. And the Pride configuration also mounts 4 jump jets, making it highly maneuverable. And yeah, there's a lot more, but I think that's all I could really talk about today. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching, and goodbye.